Welcome back, YouTube. Obviously, this channel is normally about performance in the automotive world or things associated with things in my daily lives. Those of us in the performance world have heard the recent news. Now, some of you believe it's recent news. This is something that's been going on for quite a few years now. With the IHRA suffering over some of their events. They have eliminated some of the classes they have within circle track racing, and they have also eliminated some of the classes within the drag racing events. For those that have been part of the drag racing world for 30 to 40 years, we all seen this coming. Now, over the last 60 years, we have also had other organizations like the IHRA and the IHRA as possible sponsors that could be supporting our local tracks or facilities. What is happening today is repeating the same thing that certain organizations have done. Now, in the last 5 years, if you all didn't remember or forgotten this already, IHRA was already going through this transition period to the point where they reached out to other individual track owners to form what was considered to be the World Drag Racing Association. Now, once the World Drag Racing Association was assembled and the parties agreed to combine their efforts, they had to break into two different categories because some of the facilities that were being sponsored by the World Drag Racing Association also had circle track racing venues on hand. So they broke into two different categories, two different boards of directors. Now, they were both responsible on that organization, whether it be drag racing or the circle track racing events. During that process, both organizations, both governing bodies elected a president. And even with investing some large amounts of money into IHRA facilities, they are now announcing closures. They are announcing bankruptcies. The performance industry is not what it used to be. These individuals have been around and they try to function the IHRA or the World Drag Racing Association based off the experience they've had over the last 30 years. And that didn't work. Drag racing organizations cannot duplicate what they have done in the past, or they're doomed to fail, as we're seeing now with the IHRA. And within the last 10 years, we've seen that with other organizations like the IHRA, trying to duplicate what they did in the heyday when racing was a ever-evolving and attractable industry. We're not there anymore. It is going to take new minds to purchase these properties and to provide racing venues that attract today's society. They cannot replicate what they've done for the last few decades. So in the comments below, I have a fairly good understanding of what all happened. But in the comments below, leave in how long you believe the IHRA is going to be an association. How long before they file complete bankruptcy. I believe it's going to happen before the year of 2027. If you think they're going to be able to stretch the organization and just reduce their overall cost within facilities, add it into the comments. And what local tracks in your area that are sponsored by the IHRA are threatened to close and lose the sponsorship? And has the IHRA spent a single dime into improving your local tracks? Again, you don't have to be mad at the messenger. This is entirely on the board of directors for IHRA, the World Drag Racing Association, to try to do it the diplomatic way of choosing one leader. Politics is always a guarantee that you will fail. Have a good one.